Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Simply Sketchy. And today we are going back to the world of Christopher Everard. And this time we're doing another creature from his book series. And of course, in order to do that, I need the expert of said book series. Come out of the closet, Christopher Everard.
I never was in the closet.
You always were.
And it's funny because you're drawing a spider. And we just talked about Bezek like 10 seconds ago, and the urge to do it again.
At least wait 5 minutes before you start swearing so that the YouTube gods won't hold it against me.
Yeah, but that's Bezek would be such in a good mood.
He'll definitely be in a mood, alright? Handling my shit.
Yeah, and the giant spider on the screen. Like,
Oh,
remember to
dude. He's Australian. He's used to spiders.
Yeah, but I think I remember him like not despising them, but like, oh, fucking spiders.
Oh, that's me.
Ah, okay. I like check your shoes, check your everything, check the closet, check your socks, and these fuckers can go anywhere.
Oh yeah, the red back on the toilet or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. Just close and having tea with the python.
Yes. Ugh. Spiders. Of course, usually in stories, spiders are either neutral or evil creatures. Chris,
Yes.
on the other hand, he's very fond of spiders. So, what did you do with your spider, Chris?
Well, it's a tad different than that. I am very fond of spiders now. I think I may even send like a picture of actual tarantula I own. I have two right now, and back in the day when I was thinking about my books and drawings and what should I do with my book series and everything, I wanted a spider. But I wanted a nice spider, or at least a very different one, and just I'm gonna eat you, I'm gonna eat you, I'm gonna eat you, and the generic spiders of
Yeah,
fantasy.
the Aragogs and the Shelobs of the world.
Exactly, and so I honestly kind of study them. Like maybe it's a strong word, but I do heavy research. Like watch a YouTube video of people who kept like 1,000 tarantulas and. Documentary of animal and
I mean,
I think
spider videos are cool, but I prefer them to stay in videos because.
yeah, but I think I even saw it was in Australia and no in Seoul Basic. I think in Australia they are studying the I think I remember that the most dangerous one, at least venom wise, is the Sydney funnel web, and they actually milk the venom of these spiders for medical purposes, and they study it because they think it has property to help people who have Parkinson, who have Alzheimer's, who have I don't know, and yeah, they actually milk spider, like that's a thing, and
Wait, doesn't Bessic just milk spiders in order to have diverse tea and Pretz or some shit?
I think they just like the everyone has a shower ritual. Like I think in your country, you put the axe down first before entering the shower. The American use the gun to scrub behind the armpit and everything. Yeah, for Australian, it's just take the spider out of the shower first.
Do 5 Hail Marys. Worship the spider god.
Lolf.
Yeah, basically, Australia is the world. It's a country of lol.
Yeah, the drow country.
Oh yeah.
Oh crikey, another strike fighter.
Oh,
but no,
crap, Australians are drow. You heard it here, folks.
But basically, like, yeah, I did some heavy research because I wanted to know what actual spider has, and strangely enough, like I thought at that time that we knew like basically everything there is to know about spiders, but actually we don't. There is many animals like that are still not a mystery, but there is so much more to know and explore and understand about them. We spoke about, for example, the octopus. There is also the sharks. There is the platypus. There is the some insects. some crustacean. For example, a very famous one is the
Crustacean is a crustacean, right?
the crab and stuff. The mantis shrimp. Like the way they have vision, like they see. It's not that they see more color than we do. It's that they have more like chroma thingy in their eyes, and they see like very differently than any other living being on the planet.
Hmm.
And plus they like hammer
They're
that is so
hyper
fast.
aggressive.
Yeah, the hammer on the thingy they have, like it's actually like mechanic. Like
Yeah,
this thing is part tractor, like basically, and it actually creates void in the water. This
yeah.
is why the punch is so fast and dangerous and lethal.
Let's be fair. Mantis shrimp is the definition of fuck around, find out.
Basically, yes. And there is different kind of mantis shrimp. There is the one with the harpoon. There is the one with the hammer. There is blah blah.
The
So
hammer one
spiders
is
are
my favorite, but I do like the harpoons one too. They shred.
yeah. The peacock mantis shrimp is very much liked because like it's very beautiful creature and like there is so much thing to this one. The harpoon one you never see it. It's like you leave a fish in the water and 1 second fish and 1 second later no more fish, and nothing moved. And
And somewhere
um
and somewhere in the distance, you can hear the terrified screams in the void of the poor fish as it's being terribly devoured by a heartless mantis shrimp.
I, might I add, devoured alive.
Well, alive, technically, in
Yeah.
some measures of the word, I suppose.
Yes, it's small details.
Yeah, you
But
know.
so yeah, I found out that we don't know much about spiders, so I research and research and research, and then I became fascinated by them, and now I'm not a spider lover, but I have a newfound liking to them and a newfound like actually appreciate them. Like it's just another creature on planet Earth, and they are very, very less dangerous than other people think. Like actual spiders. I won't speak about the most dangerous one, like the banana spider, the wandering spider, the Sydney funnel web, and stuff like that, because those can kill you in like 30 minutes if you don't get the antivenom. But like a small basic beach house spiders, if you have these in your house, it's like
Oh, don't
almost
kill them. They'll actually take care of a lot of things. As much as I
yes.
dislike a spider, I have one in my roof. I call her Sheila.
Yeah, and they protect you from actual dangerous things like ticks, mosquito, flies, and other niceties, cockroaches, and other niceties
Yeah,
that can
but we're
actually
not
be
friends.
dangerous.
I'm not friends with the spider. We just have an agreement.
Yeah,
A
you have a
mutually
non.
yeah, a mutually beneficial agreement where none of us has to do anything. We just exist. That
You
part,
sign a
yeah,
non-aggression pact.
basically, she gets that part of the house. I get the rest. But that corner is her, and she's allowed to walk around to get annoying things. Aside from that, just stay.
Yeah. That's basically what people need to do. But I understand that people have phobia. I know that I wasn't arachnophobic, but I was like, yeah. And the more I researched, the more I found them interesting and fascinating and blah blah blah. And this made me hard dead set on having a nice spider in my book, because this is a very long way to say that this spider that you saw on the screen and that Trim is drawing is a nice and gentle spider, like actual, like it's almost a hero of my book, one of the
Tr-
main character.
yeah, trust the Belgian to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a fictional spider monster, and it's gonna be a good guy.
Yeah, she is the 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 scoreboard changed a bit with time, but she is at least in the top three favorite character of my readers.
Eh,
And I have many times people came to me and say, I read the book, I don't like Spider, you told me she was nice, I approve and I like her, but
yes.
she stays in the book.
Again, the you stay where you belong, and we're fine.
Yeah. Basically, this character, and I don't know when you're gonna put the kid in the drawing, but she is like the historian of the world, or at least my world. She she is like billion years old. She know everything there is to know, the danger, the political thing, the gods, the civilization past, and things like that.
Hmm.
And she doesn't even know why she's basically immortal, but she wander the world and find treasure and discover things and learn about who is doing what and why and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she know like 95% of every single character, like maybe more than that, 98 or 99% of other character, she know more than them.
Yeah. So instead of having Gandalf, you instead have a massive spider.
Yeah, in a way.
It kind of like Shelob from Shelob's role in
Shadow Mordor.
yes, or it's not Shadow more Shadow War, I think.
Oh, I guess I've confused
Yeah,
the two.
and it's kind of similar role though. Shelob there isn't really a good guy. It's just not against you.
Chaotic neutral, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at alignment in D&D, but this is where I would have put it because she's a bit chaotic and she does neither good nor bad.
Eh, Shelob is objectively evil. It's just that it's evil against the greater evil. So.
You
Besides,
think?
yeah,
Is
Shelob is
okay.
the daughter of Ungoliant, which is just
Yeah, I know, but in the game she was more like likable, and
no, she was
she
likable. Again, she was the enemy of your enemy, and she also
yeah, but I remember that maybe I'm wrong, but because I watched like a long playthrough and all, and I remember a scene when she said to Sauron something like, "You go a bit too far, darling."
I don't remember that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but and this is why that she was betrayed by someone. Like, I will put the blame on you, and then she loves it. You would have an enemy for life.
Hmm. Spider girlfriend. Yes, in Shadow of War, Sauron and Shelob was a thing. Kind of like a strange. I think that more is of a strange, kind of a reference to Morgoth and Ungoliant. Though I'm pretty sure that Morgoth never got freaky with Ungoliant.
uh, she get tricky with
Oh
it.
Christ. Anyway.
I think I don't remember who in the Sultan was like, oh, I will do her.
Oh, that's basic.
Again, I see.
Yes. I mean, he is Australian, right? Of course he'd be a spider fucker.
I wasn't sure, so I said I don't remember who in the Sultan
And
said that.
okay,
But
I'm gonna be honest too. I mean, have you seen her human form? Like, yes.
yes, I've seen it. She's like the kind of goth, but not too much goth
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it is the proper. It's like a goth mom instead of goth
Yeah,
girl.
light goth, light.
No, goth mom. She's gotten over the cringy part of being goth and now just retained the good parts of being goth.
There is no cringe part of being goth, or at least there is always a cringe part of goth that you have to choose.
No. You get past the cringe part when you mature, and then it's that's a nice part of goth.
uh, maybe I know only cringe goth. Maybe that's possible.
Yes, that is quite obvious.
Not necessarily. I went to many music festival, man. don't
Yes.
don't try me on that.
Quiet Belgian. Let's see.
But yeah, so yeah, this is the nice part. And yeah, you will draw a kid in the picture. I don't know when, but she's basically yeah, she's the foster mother of the kid,
Yeah.
which is the hero of my book. And well,
I have to
not,
ask though,
not
is the head segment is it a three segmented body with head, body, and back,
yes,
or okay?
all spiders are like that.
Yeah, I wondered because there are some spiders that have the head and the torso as one thing.
No, it's just that the head part is so small that it's barely distinguishable.
Enough. There you go. All right, just
For example, you mentioned the Black Widow, the head part is so small that you don't even see the where's the line between the thorax and the head. And but yeah, so this is the kid, which is called Siwen, which in basically I don't like saying that, but he's basically the main character of my book. Or if I might be a bit peckish, well, actually, it's more like everything that's happening in the books and the storyline and the intrigue and blah 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 goes through him
so he
without
is
it,
the main
without
character.
his consent, might I add.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be their consent. It's just that they're the main character in that the story revolves around their experiences.
No, not necessarily. This is why I don't like saying this. He's a hero, but it's quicker that way to say he's a hero. But if you
No,
read
no,
the
I'm not
book,
saying hero. He's the main character. He's the protagonist.
yeah, yeah. So sorry, the main, yeah. It's not necessarily that. It's more like you know that in Berserk, everyone said that Guts is the main character, which is correct.
By the way, does the kid have long hair?
Yeah, because he was like at this moment he may be 7 or 8 years old and never got an haircut. So yeah, longer.
Fair enough. All right.
Um, but in Berserk, you have Guts as the hero, but the stories go well beyond Guts. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
definitely. But the Guts is not a fucking hero. He
yeah,
did
yeah,
not.
but
He
yeah,
did not
main
start off
character
as a
story.
hero, bro.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not. If you think about it, Guts is not the main character.
Oh
Everything go
no, no.
through him.
Guts is the main character, but there's a lot of side characters who is part of the main cast.
Yeah, and but more than that, there is also the world, the different stratas of the universe, and blah
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah.
But that's
And
still there
yeah,
are you can have important side characters, but and also the main cast. But Guts is the main character.
yeah, yeah. But
Everything revolves around him.
if you understand what I'm saying with the example of Berserk, yes, C1 is
Yes.
like that. It's like
Yeah.
Guts. Like many things go through him because of him. Uh, well, yeah, that's
Yeah. But
he is
it
a
doesn't
mess.
revolve just around him.
No, no, no.
He's part of something greater, but he's the main focal point of the story itself. So he is the main character.
Other show like Free Ren, or even, for example, I don't know, Naruto or One Piece, these show revolve around a specific character or a crew or something like that.
Right.
This is not the case in my books. It's more like the first book introduced and focus heavily on Siwen because I need to land the base and the perimeter of the story and the intrigue and whatever the fuck. But starting even at the end of the first book and definitely on the second book, you see whoa, way much bigger picture.
Yeah.
Because if you take for example, let's say Dragon Ball for example,
Hmm?
if you remove Goku, nothing happened. The universe doesn't exist without Goku. In my books, if you take back Siwen, you can replace it technically.
Okay.
You can. With Goku, not much because even if you take another Saiyajin and blah blah blah, there is the personality of Goku, the way he make friends, the way I don't know if you know this very important detail because I discovered late in my liking and love for Dragon Ball, but the the way Son Goku is because he hit his head as a kid and went nice guy.
Yeah.
Uh, and
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Did you get into Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z maybe, or did
no,
you
no, no,
actually
no,
watch the
no.
old
No, no,
cartoons?
no, but I discovered that maybe when I was 12 or 13 or 15, something like that. I watched Dragon Ball when I was like 2 years old. So
Oh, okay.
but
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I discovered that later on because when you watch as a kid, you don't get all the
Yeah.
details and all. But
But yeah, that's kind of why I asked you, did you watch Dragon Ball Z first? Because were they already going to fight the Saiyans, or was
no,
he
no, no,
through
no,
the whole
no.
fighting Piccolo and the Red Ribbon
I
Army?
discovered Dragon Ball like the current episode. So I was born in '88, so it would be like early '90s, and in Europe, so French, Belgium, Germany, blah blah blah. The current episode was like on the tournament with Tenchinan and
All right.
when he lose at the end because he touched the ground first and so just before King Piccolo.
Yeah. Huh, yeah, I watched well, I didn't watch Dragon Ball. I read the manga because it was a period where Norway tried to get into that get that industry
Mm.
into itself.
Oh,
But
by the way, in Norway, do you have a Norwegian dub or you have English?
we have depending on how child friendly it is, it has if it is child friendly, it will get a Norwegian dub. If
Okay.
it is not child friendly, it will just get Norwegian text.
Okay.
So,
It was always something I was wondering for certain nation like I don't know Poland, Romania, Lithuania, blah blah blah. Because in France there is a strong fan base of French dub and French voice actor,
oh yeah,
akin to Japan, not to the extent of Japan, of course, but
or
we
Germany.
I didn't know about Germany, but yeah, there is people who are that said no French dub ever.
Mhm.
Like some old movies, like I don't know, Back from the Future or Star Wars or even Lord of the Rings, have very good French dub. But starting like the mid 2000s, so 2005, 6, 7, the dub became just pure shit. Like you can take two character voice and interchange them, and oh, I hated it. I hated it. But yeah, I was wondering for like country like Norway, yeah, Poland, Denmark, or the not.
I don't know
Um,
about Sweden or Denmark, but in
yeah.
Norway, again, it's the you dub things because children are meant to see it. In Norway,
Okay.
if you want to watch it as something as an adult, you you just have subs.
Yeah, so for example, you go to the cinema, you go to watch a
Yeah,
movie in the theater. I don't know, for example, the next John Wick. You will not have a Norwegian dub.
no,
Okay,
because we
that's
can
interesting.
read.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
but if you have a movie that can be watched for that is sort of like for children or can be watched for children under a certain age limit,
Yeah,
then there will be a dub.
for example, a Disney movie.
Yes, a Disney movie or other kind of movies. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. You will be shocked maybe, but in Belgium and France, but I think it's more the case for Belgium. We didn't have original movies, so without dub, the original voice, before maybe 2005 in theaters. So if
Yeah.
you were to watch, for example, Lord of the Rings in theater, it was French voice uh, obligatory.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's something that I always wonder.
Well,
So yeah,
I guess we used to have a stronger dubbing culture, but we uh, it kind of died out and became like an example is in Harry Potter, right?
hmm
Harry Potter started off as being dubbed, and then you got to the third movie, and that was the last dubbed movie.
yeah, when you become a bit darker.
Yes, that so then that's when they started to stop dubbing Harry Potter, and it just became a sub series.
Okay. That's a bit weird, but okay. I
Yeah,
understand the logic that if it's for kids, we do it. If not, just watch with subtitles.
yeah. Though there are some times there are series which have dubs or have dubs, but I don't remember them that much.
Like popular one, for example, Breaking Bad or something.
No, no, not Breaking Bad. Like reality TV and all that stuff,
Or even
this.
worse.
Yeah, movies like real life movies, we always watch that in their proper languages.
Okay.
Even like German movies, we watch that in the original. So Norway is in the question of sub or dub. Norwegians would always say dub.
Mm.
I mean, always sub. I mean, Norwegians will always
Yeah,
say sub.
but for my personal liking, I watch every movie in the original voice
Hmm.
with English subtitles, and I will explain why. Because I speak French, as vous le savez tous, bien sûr. You all know that I speak French,
Well, not
but
really.
but the thing is that the best let me rephrase again. It started with Pokemon. If you don't know,
Arakashamo.
Pokemon is in Japanese. It's a Japanese thing. So first it's translated to English, and from English, the English version, not the Japanese version, it's translated to another language. So you have another stratus of loss in the translation.
Hmm.
And this is why when I understood that, like not so long ago, but I'm getting old, so like maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I will not even watch English subtitle, French subtitle. I will watch in English subtitle and original voice because every language is first translated to English. So you have the less loss in translation with the English.
Yeah.
And I saw it in like so many movies. Like sometimes they even change drastically the meaning of a joke or what someone say or like I don't know everything. It's I hate that. I want the original material and please don't be creative. That's not your job. You're just there to translate. Point. Period.
I
This
agree
is
with
why
that.
I understand and I have a strong position for the. I'm sure you heard about it. The woke dub of anime in the US. You know, like they
Ew.
put woke term and blah 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 and
Yeah, I know the cringe shit. I'm pretty sure Bessa can find some of the more notorious examples.
the most notorious one. If
Dragon
he's
Maid.
verse, yeah, Dragon Maid. Yes, with the what's the name of the girl with the giant gonka gonkas? I think it's Exaquartel or something like that.
It's
But
caught or
yeah, the
something.
patriarchal gays, blah blah blah, and this is never what she said. She even like it in a way that people watch her.
It's stupid.
Because honestly, I'm not fond of this type of entertainment, but people kept talking about it. They said, "Oh, this one is funny. This one is funny." I will watch the first episode. Okay, this was funny
It's
because they,
the show is pretty funny, but it's
yeah.
Luluka or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is
Luroka, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's fun, but it's kind of at the part where you know when localizers became really unpopular.
Yes, this is
Yeah,
yes, the localizer, the tender years.
yeah, that's basically what started the screw the localizers thing,
Yes,
which
and
I'm
I
all for.
definitely yeah, same, all for it, because it's not even they do a bad job or because
Oh, they
sometimes
do.
honestly,
They do. They
yeah, yeah,
do
yeah,
with
but it's not
purpose.
just that. There is more to it,
Oh,
and
true.
sometimes I'm sure you have it in Norwegian. There is some saying or expression that you cannot translate properly in another language, or like some words that don't even have an equivalent in another language. So I understand that sometimes, yeah, you took liberty. Okay, I understand. Or with the lip syncing, sometimes you have to do a bit of an ad or remove a line or something. I understand. I understand. But please, at least pretend to want to stay close to the original. And
Yeah.
this is not the case with these people.
No, those kind of people, they literally think they're above the original creator.
Yeah.
They view themselves like, oh, we are writing a new story.
I think they even say it plainly, like we are
Oh, they
above
do.
them. Yeah.
They do. It's
This is the death of the author phenomenon, I think.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
cases it works well. In other cases, which is most cases, it doesn't.
Yeah, and this I do a segue, but connecting with the drawing because this is educational. Like I don't know for you, but I learn English with video game, with music, with movie, with
Yep.
everything, and this is because of it. And a bit of school. I have to be honest. They help me with some vocabulary, grammar and stuff like that. But I know I lack some.
Funny you should mention that, Chris, because for
Yeah.
next episode, you're gonna read textbook 85 to 97, and we're gonna have a pop quiz.
But yeah, I learn English with pop culture, and I had a bit of a rough time for starting English. Like I was bad student, but when I was like, I love, for example, I don't know when I was a kid, what did I listen to? I think it was ACDC or Slipknot or Marilyn Manson, Offspring, the band popular at the early 2000s. And when I wanted to understand what the lyrics say in the music I loved, I skyrocket my level in like 6 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, even one time I was asleep because I had problems sleeping. Blah blah blah. I won't tell the story of my life, but and they say because no one in the class know the answer and say, "Oh, please, someone wake up Christopher." What's the question? This. You accord this with this because this and blah blah blah. I say, okay, you can go to sleep, Chris. Thank you.
My English journey was through the burned VHSs of recorded VHSs of James Bond from my godfather.
That's a good starting point.
Yes, Goldeneye, baby, my
Especially,
favorite movie from when I was 6 year and up to 10. I love
so
that
it was
movie.
the Sean Connery period.
Yeah, no, not Sean Connery. It was I'm not that
Chris
old.
Bossman?
Yes,
Yeah. So GoldenEye and stuff like that.
Goldeneye was. It still has a big part in my heart. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Big,
It's
big.
a ginormous movie. Like,
I
oh
love it.
god. And the
But
video
yeah,
game too, by the way.
yeah, and then video games too, like Super Mario from Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. There was a lot of times where I went to my parents to be like, "Hey, what does this mean? What does this mean?" And
Yeah.
they had to look up in a
Yeah.
dictionary what was what. And one thing that kind of this was the part when English started becoming more of a second language to me instead of an
Mm,
interest. That was when I started playing Warcraft 3, because I
mm.
understood a lot of things, but there were words I didn't quite get. And when I got to the undead part in Warcraft 3, when Arthur started to
So
deal
the
with,
game Warcraft 3 was
yeah,
in English but with subtitle
no, it
Norwegian.
was English, all English. So I had,
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah,
Because
but
for for young,
I already had a decent grasp on the language, but there were words I didn't understand. So when I
j- j-
suddenly
just
got,
uh, just a thing for young people listening. Back in the days, we didn't even have subtitles in our own language. It was all English.
Norway doesn't have much of a dubbing culture. Let's just face it.
No, but even subtitle. Like I remember, like a Super NES game or Master System game, like
Some
all
games
English.
do, but you'll be. It's rare.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it is more common, but like
Yes.
Warcraft 3, no, they don't have it. It's It was a
Damn.
special commercial thing on the disc, or like the box of the discs or the cassettes, that, oh, we have Norwegian subtitles or we speak Norwegian, right?
Hmm.
But Warcraft didn't, because it was a game. A game in the 90s and early 2000s, that shit did not. It was a game. It didn't have any cultural significance as it does now.
So
So
you did even start with Warcraft 2 or 1?
no,
Oh,
I didn't start
peasant.
Warcraft. It was too difficult for me. But Warcraft 3, that was my thing. And uh, I had to go through. I understood a third, no wait, 2/3 of the actual plot, but there were a lot of things that kind of disappeared because I didn't understand what things meant. So when we got
Mm.
to undead, I saw what the undead were, but I didn't understand quite what the word undead in Norwegian means, right?
Okay.
Yeah, in Norway it is, well, it can be similar. So vanndød, right? Van is a word for like uncreature.
Hmm.
Vanskapning is freak. Van, yeah,
I am the Count Dracula von Freak.
yeah. If you're, for example, another word like misshapen, right? You can
Yeah.
see van is used in that context is sort of like the same way the word miss is used. So like, if you're a vanskapning, you are a misshapen creature.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
another example of that. Something sometimes are hard to translate.
yeah, so basically, I understood what an undead was. I just didn't understand a Norwegian word for it because I have never really had it. And
Mm.
we didn't really have anything. When we talk about like the living dead in Norway, it's just de levende døde, the living dead. We didn't have terms like undead or stuff, like not readily available.
Or even the concept of undead
Oh,
like
the
was
concept of death is around the entire world, yeah, but we just call them levende død or
yeah, but
vannskapning.
what I mean is that even the concept of being undead is a bit weird for the Norwegian language.
Yeah,
You say
no.
living dead more than
Oh yeah,
undead.
yeah. Levende, the vannskapning, the living dead, basically over there. So we have, of course, we have our own undead creatures in our
Mm.
mythologies, in our folklores. Ghosts, for example, are spøkelse.
Yeah, but just
Gjenferd is another one. That's like gjenferd is also a ghost or a poltergeist.
in French we say mort vivant, which mean like actually death living. If I were to
Yeah,
like basic translation, so undead it's like non mort, which is not dead. So yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
understand.
And then you have van, which is it's a very it's a uncreature. So it
And
makes perfect sense why you use van
and
is
what's the
the.
name of the? I know it's popular in Skyrim, like the undead in Skyrim. They
Ah,
have
Drauger. Draug.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
if there's one thing with the English bastardization of Norse words, is that they add a R behind everything for some stupid reason. So no, it is not. It's not Droger or Jormungandr or Fenrir, right? Or Mjolnir. It is Jormungand. It is Draug. It is Fenris, and it is Mjolnir.
Mm.
Or Mjolnir has three. It's Mjolnir or Mjölne.
I like your language.
It's good. It's decent, though it is ridiculously fucking literal. Like me and the Sultan gang has essentially decoded Norwegian to the best description ever. Norwegian is the Britishization of Germany.
In a way, yes.
It
But
is.
you have a lot of similarities, like in mythology with the old Germanic tribes.
Oh yeah. I mean Norse. What became the Norse myths were kind of started in German.
I don't remember the name, but there is like
Like Odin was,
the
if I remember correctly, Odin's name in Old Germanic is Wotan. Wodan.
this one. I think he like the king of the mountain or something, like the
Yep.
Because in the no Django Unchained with the German character, he say like there is always a mountain in German folklore and the god Wotan, blah blah blah, and I was like, but that's like Odin, that's like Viking Nordic shit,
Yep.
but no, it's German.
It started up and they have different forms, different shapes, and
Mm.
they take different uh, meanings depending on where they are.
Well,
It's interesting.
it's a proof that the language is like a living thing, like.
Yeah.
And this is why I love like the I didn't watch an entire 100% playthrough of it, but Metal Gear Solid 5, like the villain, his goal is to destroy the English language, which is basically the language of planet Earth,
Yeah.
if we are to be a bit honest. And
Guy's name is some skullface dude.
yeah. I think it's Ghostface. I
Uh,
think I'm not sure. But
oh,
the plot is to kill the language, and
yeah.
that language is like the master of the human race, and this is true in a way. And
It
this
is.
is why I hate leftist wokies because they try to hijack language,
Yeah,
and this is
they
the
would
true
basically do
danger
what
of it.
Ghostface would do if they had the opportunity. Let's be
Yes,
fair.
yes, and entirely. And this is like 1984 shit and all, like the Ministry of Truth and Language and blah blah blah. And I know it's a bit of a tangent, but all what we are saying, because we ramble a bit, it's accurate and correct to speak about it with your drawing because Torhwa, which is the name of the creature you drawing, the spider, she's like a teacher, like a historian teacher, blah blah blah, and she had multiple student pupil, and she went the kid who wrote her is one of them. She had two others, and these are like member of the good guys team.
Hmm.
Even though Siwen is a bit of a hard-headed individual, but yeah, it's a long story. Still, again, it's a bit sad because I appear in your stream and all, and every time, yeah, maybe one day in English, guys. I'm sorry, I do my best.
It will be maybe one day in English until we freaking get English. So it will happen. Just support, give him monies, and then we'll see if we can find someone who can actually help you out with doing some kind of translation. I know a few people.
To explain what is actually a translator job, especially in the case of books or movie or whatever the fuck. And this is why I hate localizer and this whole mess that they done. The thing is, if you're doing a translation job for a media like comics, an anime, whatever you want, you basically need to rewrite the book or the thing or the language or whatever you want entirely, but in another language. This is why translation is so expensive, because it's not just oh, I want to translate the word laughter in I don't know, Polish. No. There is a whole scene, a whole context, a whole blah blah blah, and you have to keep the intent and the emotion of the original piece, and it's just time consuming. Like it's a titan job to do a translation,
And now you basically
because
explain how the Witcher series was born, because that's because actually the Witcher is just Moorcock's story about
yeah,
Elric.
it's Elric, yeah.
Yep. But due to the Iron Curtains, the dude who were translating them just had to make his own, and he just gripped the opportunity.
I didn't know about that, but yeah, half surprised, honestly.
Hmm.
He doesn't have a very good reputation as a human being.
The dude.
Stapowski.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Apparently, Jay just likes money. If I collect all the information, this is what I gathered. For
Yeah,
example, he sold the right for the games for like I don't know, $15,000 or something. Like he thought they will never become anything, and when he saw that, damn, 20 million game copy sold, maybe I should
he
get a
wanted
part of it.
royalties. Yep,
Yeah, this was a major dick move.
it was. But again, if you enjoy the Witcher stories, don't. I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't ruin your opinion. But it's basically the reason why I can't get into Witcher is because it's just plagiarism. Of course, something that Warhammer 2 is very guilty of. Like,
Oh, damn! They
oh
are the
yeah,
king of plagiarism.
they are. You do know that it was in Elric's story that you have chaos as a
Yes,
force
and
of
even
magic, right?
40k, like they ripped Dune, they
Oh yeah.
ripped Starship Troopers, they
They
ripped.
rip everything.
I don't keep track of whatever
I don't
they.
think Warhammer. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Warhammer 40k. For as much as I liked a lot of it, I don't think Warhammer 40k has a single original idea. It's all taken from somewhere else. Which, incidentally, these days nothing is original anymore.
I might disagree, but I can have a middle ground with you cannot do something without being inspired with another IP.
Yeah. Of course, I'm talking about like you can't fantasy, fiction. There's no new settings that's gonna suddenly appear, right?
Well, I
Like you,
hope in
it
mine,
is
to be honest.
you can tell stories differently, but there's always going to be similarities because there've been so many
Mm.
stories at this point.
But I'm dead honest. Like I hope one day mine will be more known and people will enjoy it and see the merit that on my work. I know it sounds a bit egotistical, but
It's not
the
egotistical
more.
to want success for your own work.
Yeah, but also I see like the feedback I got from reader, and damn, like they are flattering, and
Yeah, because
I
again,
never.
while it is in a fantasy setting, you're from what everything I've seen so far, it's pretty decent. It's good. You use different ideas in a different way.
The most recent one I got was like I'm like I appreciate, but maybe you go too far.
Mm,
He said it's comparable to Stephen King and Lovecraft.
yep. Which is
The
honestly, that is that's a damn good compliment in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I was a bit like, damn, you sure about that?
Bro,
But yeah, yeah,
on Honolulu.
but yeah, I received like yeah, more than a few of very strong compliment like that. Of
Yep.
course, I'm talking about old Stephen King, of course, of course, of course.
There's a new
Um,
Stephen King.
no, but you can separate Stephen King in like I think three big period of his
Yep.
writing styles and all. So and the better one is the old one.
Yeah, and now the dude's just a rambling lunatic compared to what he was.
Yeah, like Mark Hamill.
Yeah, that's sad.
To get back, by the way, nice segue, a bit chilling and all, but on my universe, this is one of the things that uh, this is the one of the reason I chose to, well, not chose, but suggested that you do the spider, because you said, oh, if you want, we can do another one of your books and blah blah blah, and I
Yep.
was thinking like, what should I choose? And originally I was going with the werewolf, but it's a bit like not basic, but I want a bit more exotic thing. I want more originality, more something like yeah, this is different. This is unique.
Well, I
This is
have honestly yet to see any kind of good guy spiders in a fantasy setting, so yeah, this
yeah,
is pretty new.
yeah, and also that she's like the mother of the kid on the back, and the stories behind it is that I have to spoil a tiny bit. She saved
Spoiler
her.
warning!
Yeah,
Sorry.
if you read the books, at least the first one. She saved the kid from a bunch of fairies, um, which were control.
Sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, oh, there was a joke I wanted to make, but this ain't the place for it. It would enrage the Wojiki.
I no, I want you to do it.
Oh,
Own
shoot.
to it. Own it.
Uh, Bessex, censor it if it's too bad. Okay, you know that another word for homosexual is fairy, and they were
No, I
attacking a
didn't know
kid.
that.
Yeah, now you do. And a bunch of fairies are trying to assault a kid. Where have I heard this story before?
Spicy moment away.
Yep, Bessex, censor that if you deem it too spicy.
But so yeah, the fairies tried to kill the kid because he was special. Blah blah blah. I won't go into details. And the spider, yeah, protect the kid and saved him from certain death because it was certain death. I will give a drawing of the scene um, of when she saved him. And the fairies in my universe is more like the little flies, insect fairies, but
Oh, they're
they
oh, are
are
they like the fuck? What's the name? Pseudo apostles from Berserk. You know the wasp
uh,
the wasp
yeah,
things?
but the little one.
Yeah.
You know the little one who tear each other apart for funsies.
Yes, that's what I mean. The pseudo apostles
Yeah.
of the was it Lost Children arc?
Yes.
That
Yes.
shit gets dark. Fuck me.
Yeah, but my inspiration for the fairies was more like Magic the Gathering because Magic the Gathering has a very, at least for certain one, very distinct fairy design. More like moth or insect, they have insect limbs and all. And yeah, I really like the fairies in Magic the Gathering. And I was a very like avid player of Magic the Gathering back in
You
the days.
heard it here, folks. Chris likes fairies.
But these fairies are like it's like a supersonic mother machine with magic,
Ew.
and they carries like molten living halberd.
What?
Yes, so
Okay,
the halberd.
I never expected fairies to sound metal as fuck, but I guess here we are.
They have like yeah, a weapon like a halberd or like a glaive or something like that, a two-handed very long pike with axe and whatever the fuck, and they are like eternally and continuously like yeah, living magma.
Oh,
So if they hit you with it, like you burn from the inside.
oh shit.
Yeah, and so they were trying to kill the kid, and the spider like no, bad fairies, and she battles them and save the kid.
Oh. Well, I mean, if the fairies basically are oversized insect people, then the spider already has a bonus against them. If you're gonna use D&D language.
She almost died from this encounter, but and normally the fairies are not that bad. Well, they are very dangerous, but because yes, my fairies are very dangerous. They are not the good, nice. Oh, I bring luck and blah 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 and cutesy and no. She will murder you if they see a reason or.
They exchange their fairy dust for PCP and fucking meth, crystal
Yeah.
meth.
So I won't tell the reason why they were so aggressive and all, but this is the context of where and how they met, Siwen and Torwa, and yeah, this is how she came with the kid and decided to protect him, and I won't say why she did that, but yeah, he's a special kid. I think you already know that.
A special little boy.
Yeah, and then she became like the mother figure and educated him, and even learn how to speak or to read or to count. And yeah, she's a teacher.
Hmm.
And this kid was her first student. She had two more later on, a dwarf and other human. Um, but yeah, this is how they met.
Can you say dwarf or should we say vertically challenged?
No dwarf.
Okay, dwarf it is.
A dwarf who is using earth magic. So I control basically all, not nature, but like he can use sand armor. He can take rocks and fling them at you. He can um, even like make how to say that missiles from rain, because there is always mineral in the rain and stuff like that. So yeah, it's earth magic. And Torhwa is with Siwen, the little boy. They are the only two lightning mage ever existed in my universe.
So this is it's the spider you can't take out with a bug zapper.
No, she will like fully recharge. Nice, thank you.
Ah, little did you know, little human, I am the bug zapper. Yeah. I don't know why I made her into Skeletor, but I guess here we are. I'll get you next time, He-Man.
Yeah, and even later on, like Siwen, when he grew up a bit, he decided, I'm grown enough. Like I don't need approval from you, mom. And he has like a little spite, and he goes on adventure alone, and almost died. And yeah, I will also give the drawing of this scene, like because there is a sword, a special sword that oh fuck, English. That was crafted with alchemic means, and at one point he decided to go on adventure alone to prove his worth and blah blah blah. And Torhwa said, "No, you are not ready. No, you are not ready. Even with the sword, because the sword like amplifies his magic powers, and he has a bit difficult times at the beginning to use magic and master his own craft and all. And like he not poison, but make us sleep, like, oh, I make you hot chocolate. And Towel, oh, thank you, finally you are a nice boy. And so he go on adventure alone. And he almost died, and yes, she has to save him.
Mm.
He even has a permanent disability because of this event.
Ah.
um, he encounter, like, how to say that,
Wait, he or
uh,
she?
no, the kid Siwen.
Oh, he
He
got a permanent disability from the interaction?
Yeah, from the inventor he took on his own. He encounter like very aggressive giant wasp who like use their dart as projectiles.
Ew.
Yeah. In English, I call them gepre, but I don't know how to translate them in English. So it would be like,
Dickhead?
no,
I mean, that's what wasps are, though. They're nature's asshole. They're the worst
maybe
creature on Earth.
sting asp or something, or sting wasp or something like that. Maybe that would be a nice translation, or something akin to that would, because
You say
they
they
have like
shoot. You
infinite.
say they shoot their stingers, right?
Yeah, they,
Okay.
they have infinite ammunition. Like the sting is almost, they keep like thousand and thousand of stings in their bodies,
Okay. Okay.
and they
Hear me
can.
out. Hear me out.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion. Alabama wasps.
I feared worse, but why not? And so he defeated the wasp, but unfortunately, in the heat of the battle, he didn't see that a giant uh, s- um, barb got into his leg, like the tires or something, and he has a giant hole the size of like what kind of ball? Yeah,
Baseball.
like the size of a small volleyball in his thigh, and so
A
it,
volleyball is large enough to cut a grown man's leg off. I think you mean a
yes,
golf ball, right?
no, but like he has almost no meat in one of his thighs,
Oh, so it's technically
but
severed by all means then.
yeah, but he managed to at least recuperate and scar and yeah,
Wait, how
not
do you
die from it.
recuperate from losing your leg? sorry, sorry,
Magic.
sorry. I kind
Magic.
of. Jesus Christ.
Like he used lightning magic to like how to say that stimulate his nerve or make nerve on the fly to keep moving and stuff like that. But yeah, he has basically he lost a leg basically.
Yeah.
But with the lightning magic, he used like the magic to walk basically.
God damn.
I think it was a nice idea to use the lightning to conduct the electricity to the muscle and the fibers and the
Yeah, it's not.
nerve
That's not.
and blah
It's
blah
not a
blah.
bad. It's not a bad idea. Actually, pretty decent. Just
Yeah.
like holy crap.
And so if he stopped permanently using electricity to maintain his leg, yeah, he will be one leg Siwen.
No.
And Torhwa said to him like, "Told you so."
Ah, okay. So what is happening is a Siwen is a crippled, and in a real life situation, Siwen would have to use a wheelchair. But
Yeah,
instead
a
of being a
combat wheelchair.
dumbass, you decide to be like, oh wait, Siwen can actually use magic to walk instead of using a wheelchair in a fantasy setting. Sorry, I want to point that out.
The wheelchair was kind of nice, 1d4 additional damage in every
Yeah,
circumstance.
yeah, yeah, totally, yeah.
Bonus action 1d4 damage. Ah.
Yes, there we fucking go. Combat wheelchair. That's it. That's it. That's probably why you didn't have it, because the D&D stole it from you.
No, yeah, I know. But yeah, was a very hard life lesson for him. Like, I killed the wasp, and like, what's
Where's
the
my
thing
leg?
in my thighs? Yeah, what's the thing in my thighs?
It's like, where's my leg? I won! Where's my leg? And of course the mom's like, told you so, honey.
Yeah, basically, yeah. She
Mama
was a
feeling
bit angry.
Oh, I get it, but mostly worried too, I suppose.
Yeah, a bit of both.
Yeah.
want to slap him and kiss him at the same time.
Yeah. Kind of like when I said, oh no, I can drive a moped just fine, and later that day I ended up literally managing that thing to spin around with me on it.
It was like we use the term in the freedom land. Hold my beer, bro.
Yes, hold my beer. This is the moment to say I never drank alcohol as a kid. Okay, just do before anyone starts any allegations.
I think the first time I was drunk, I was already like more than 18, I think.
I expected a bit earlier.
Oh, no. I lied. I was 17.
There you go.
17. And I even like at the beginning I faked being drunk, but I was jolly and a bit like lightheaded and stuff. But yeah, at one point I was really drunk. It was a small town event. Like I don't think I will able to translate the proper term, but yeah, it was a festivities in a small village and.
How many Hans
Yeah.
and V's do you need to say it properly?
Oh, that many.
Oh, shit. Too many hon hon. One hon hon hon. Two.
It's funny.
Hon, hon.
It's funny that we go that way back, but for people who don't know the story of my books, like I started to think and imagining in it in 2011, and I started writing in 2015 when I got my flat and all. So yeah, it's a very long way back.
Well, it's a long time project, and let's be
Yes.
fair. A lot of the people who've been doing the greater works have spent years to create.
Basic, please put the gif of please don't give me hope. Insert gif there, please.
Please give me hope.
No, don't give me hope.
Here's the thing. It is only a question of time. As long as you don't give up, this should work. And already you have a solid fan
Stop
base.
being a dead optimist. piece of
I
shit.
am no optimist. I'm a fucking realist.
No,
Now
you
fucking
missed.
take the
You mi-
hopium before I force feed it through the fucking pipe.
you missed an opportunity. You say I'm not an optimist. I am Optimus Prime.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy.
Dude, I know.
Optimus Prime.
I am no Robo Jesus, dude.
You are Optimus Prime.
Yes, Optimist Prime. There we go.
That's what
We
I
done
said
this.
for like 10 times. You didn't
What?
get the joke.
I don't hear it because you have a heavy French accent.
Oh no, I don't have a very strong French accent. This is a very strong French accent, you Norwegian piece of shit.
On, oui. Yes, baguette. I know. Belgian fries. See, I can be nice.
If you want a very strong accent, I can give you strong accent.
You already have a strong accent, but hey, let's switch
Then
up the strength.
it's not that heavy. I understand that yes, we can hear it. Like yeah, not his proper first language. He may be like French or Italian or something, uh, a basic Latin language. But yeah, it's not like I speak English with my I would say that like it's my first year of English class. Damn, please,
There's a certain lack of ha noises that is very common with French people.
maybe.
I work with a lot. We get a lot of French tourists on where I work, and
Yes, the R in French is very much pronoun.
they fucking love rolling their R's, dude. Belgians and French alike.
But for example, if you say beer in French, it's a bière.
Yeah, beer,
Bière.
beer, more beer. Honestly, a really good cheese.
Yeah, there's some nice cheese in Belgium.
And France, but Norway has the best ones.
Please don't start the cheese war.
We don't have to start the cheese war because we already won.
Okay, the Italian want award.
Oh, they can bring it.
And then you hear a knock on your door. A specular bitch.
Bubbly babbly, insulted the Italian food.
That
I get assaulted with anchovies.
I have a French friend, which I will start a non-lucrative association with, and we talk shit to each other like every goddamn time. He say, why your bread is bad? Why your cheese is bad? Why Belgium is bad? And I say, look at the French speaking. He said,
Honestly,
we have good bread. Bread I can go. Okay. I have the best cheese. Oof, Italia. Oof, Italy. Please.
let's be fair. When it comes to French, they only have baguettes.
They have a bit more than that, but yeah, this is the strongest weapon.
Mm-hmm. They will use their hon baguettes to destroy the world. Or here's the thing, though: French can't really win a war unless they fight themselves. Suddenly, they
Do
become
you
hyper
know?
competent.
Did you know that you can hide a full machine gun in a baguette if it's big enough?
I've heard about hiding nail files in cakes, but machine guns in a baguette.
Oh damn!
I think Bleach would very much like to talk to you right now. Imagine that baking service! Holy crap!
Oh no, they have like very very large baguette. Basically, you know that in Belgium, maybe you are not aware of that. In Belgium, we have more type and brand of beer than days in a year.
Yeah, we know, and Belgian beer is fucking awesome.
And this is basically almost the same for bread in France.
Oh.
You know when I talked to you about crepe and and waffle, and the different kind of flour and
Oh,
stuff like
you're
that.
talking about pancakes. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, but we say crepe, and your pancake is not the usual pancake. Please stop it,
It is
please.
usual to Norwegian.
No.
Pancakes are flat.
Anyway, they have like it's a gazillion of different type of flour, different type of cooking method and temperature, and it's crazy for their bread. Like,
Oh yeah.
and even it like in a normal day, French eat at least 2 times bread.
Yep.
I think you can kill a French like for the lack of bread.
Hmm.
Lack of bread, lack of cheese. Oh man, France is dead.
Oh yeah, and wine.
Depends on the French, but yes, wine also.
We require wine. Hon hon. Oui oui.
I don't like wine.
Nah, it's too whiny.
Yes,
But
for
I'm
for
not.
my personal taste, I prefer cocktail. Like pina colada and stuff like that. I'm not a true Belgian. Like 5 beers per day minimum.
I'm more of a beer person. Though again, it's for me, it's pilsners or Byers. Though I do like an Indian pale ale every now and then.
Did you try the Jupiler?
Uh,
The it's a brand of beer, like the most famous one in Belgium. Um, Basically a bit red with a bull on it.
yeah, I probably tried it.
That's the basic beer in Belgium, but it's the best one. You have the even lower quality, but this is like honestly, I'm not trying to be like disingenuous or hurtful. This is for homeless people. They are beer specifically for homeless people here in Belgium.
Fucking
I'm I'm, uh,
homeless.
I'm not kidding
We
you.
don't like homeless. They're gonna have their own beer. Hon hon. I
Yeah,
mean, at least they get beer.
we call pills here, but Cara pills. Like, yeah, it's like a can of beer of this type is like, I don't know, 50 cent, 20 cents, something like that.
Ooh, cheap.
It's basically piss. Like, even the alcohol is not that strong.
Hey,
So
if the taste is all right, it's good enough for me.
no, 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 no,
Oh
no.
darn. Well,
I
you're still
try. I
homeless.
tried once and no, no. Even me, which I'm not a very beer person. I said, oh no, not that.
Hmm.
I can go with a Whole Garden or Jupiler or Mass or other classic brand, but nah,
Even
not
the
no.
Belgian has standards.
Yes,
Hmm.
it's like fries. You don't mess with fries.
No.
If you want a riot in Belgium, you have to mess with fries, with beer, with chocolate. What's the other one? Yeah, the mussels also. We much like mussels.
Blue shells? Mussels?
Mussels.
Morsels.
Ah, this is the
Are you
maybe
talking
I
about the?
pronounce.
Are you talking about the blue shells with the meat inside? Very popular to have with curry and stuff.
Yeah, the sea thingy.
Yeah, we call them blue shells because the shell is blue and Norway is ridiculously liberal.
Yeah, I think the name in English is mussel.
Yep. Frying cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh.
I'm just checking for my uh, like general culture, but
We'll call Belgium culture, but hey.
oh, shut up, you Norwegian. You inferior Viking.
Uh, the old
Yeah,
ways.
muscles. Yeah, it's a U, not a O.
Okay.
Muscles.
Yes. Hey, do you need a hand? Or you have enough already?
I already have plenty.
Sorry, just had to get one in there.
I have a question for you. Because I spot that you are near the end of the drawing. Um, what's your favorite type of like elemental magic? Because
Uh,
these two characters are like lightning mage.
yeah.
So what's your favorite? Like earth, wind, fire?
That depends, cause hmm. What kind of context are we using it in? Because there are different ways of doing these elemental magic things.
Oh, I don't know, like the basic bitch D&D Warhammer, like
Okay.
I throw a fireball or I throw like a lightning ray or blah blah blah.
I would go with. Let's see.
Or imagine also Avatar, the
No,
the.
if you're gonna use bending, it would definitely be earth bending.
Mm,
Yeah, earth or water bending. But if we're gonna use like one of my favorite elemental magic things is from Divinity,
mm.
and from there I would without a doubt go with water. Or well, actually air would be nice too because I could teleport. But water has a lot of cool benefits too.
Mm. I don't know why, but I always go with lightning. Like I have a fascination with electricity and thunder and lightning storms and stuff like that. It's
Can you just yell unlimited power while
no.
putting your hands in front of you like unlimited French power? I mean Belgian power.
Yeah, I will do that once I'm way more popular,
Good.
or if you pay me enough.
Mm,
Because now
well.
I go the full route of the shield and the bitch and I will not do things until money.
Oh, that's actually worked for some streamers.
This is the way of the of the content creator and the artist.
Yep, this is the way.
Yes,
Oh, that was a show of
this is
lackluster.
sad but definitely true.
Yeah, but hey, again, it is as long as you keep on going, and I will keep saying this until you fucking do. As long as you keep going, you'll figure it out. It will work. Just keep
Mm,
improving.
yeah, the famous you keep swimming, you keep swimming. But yeah, I have no other option to be honest. In
Yeah.
any case, well,
So
the only
keep
other
fucking
option is
swimming.
to the only other option is just to quit, and
We've
I
discussed that before, and that's not an option. I'm sorry. You kind of resigned those rights when you and me became friends. So, suck it. And no take backsies.
since when we are friends?
Since I kidnapped you and kept you in my cellar.
Ah, the famous first Sultan streams. Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I thought we'd established that already.
It's been a long time.
Most of my friendships are due to Stockholm syndrome, by the way.
Are you aware that we know each other for like maybe 4 or 5 years? I don't remember.
I think it's around 4. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that, does it?
No.
Hey, Besik, we've been knowing each other since before the coof. Yes, the coof.
Yeah, the big sneezing.
Yes, the the big sneeze.
Yeah, and this is the first lockdown and all. It was early 2020,
Yep,
and I think I met you in 21.
around that. Yeah,
I think.
that's when you stumbled in on our server and sounded like, "Hello, hello, anyone there?"
I think it, yeah, again it was with Disco, like hey, this guy can draw blah blah blah, and we met in this in this way.
Yep,
um yeah, I think it was that.
yep, it was there. Though I couldn't really do any of the kind of art you were after. It's
No, no, unfortunately no.
eh.
You have a different style, and how to say that, I knew right on the get go, on the spot, that you wouldn't be able to keep up with
Oh, and I saw
my
this stuff. I see the stuff you work with and the examples, and it's like, yeah, Even if you wanted to hire me, I wouldn't have accepted it because it would be too
It
much.
wasn't even that, it was also the amount of work. Like
Yep.
if you do like this kind of drawing but with a full scene, with another character, a battle, and blah blah, a blah blah, and like 20 of these plus the cover art with full and the back of the book and all, damn, with your job would be difficult.
Oh, fucking impossible.
And you might be able to pull it, but you will, how to say that, you will have to sacrifice the quality because of the quantity.
Yes.
Because for people who don't know, all of my books are illustrated, and it's around about one full illustration every 20 or 30 page. So for example, in the first book with 300 page, there is 10 art piece,
Mhm.
like a full scene black and white. Plus,
Chris's books come with pictures.
yes. So even if you are dumb and all and you can't read, you have pictures, and this is the scene of the books. So it's not like I want a dragon on this page. Why? Because dragons. No, no, no. It's like the scene you are reading. So you can technically read the book with just the picture.
By the way, look at the screen now. If we're gonna
But
be
I'm always
virtual,
looking at the screen.
yeah. What do you think about the lighting and the
A
stuff here?
bit more lightning. A
A
bit
bit
more lighting.
lighting, yeah. So
Yeah.
there, like this is maximum. Then down to 80, down to 50,
Maybe 90.
90. Oh,
Yeah.
and 85.
Yeah, yeah, 90 is good. 90 is good because it pop-ups the white good enough, and the dark is still
Yeah.
pronunciated enough either.
Just gonna do some small things here just to soften out some of the edges here. So yeah, it's a little boy main character, one of them, riding his spider mommy's back.
For foster mommy, but yeah,
Spider mommy. There we go.
yeah. And when he was a child, he was nice and good and polite and like all kids. And when he grew up, he was a bit more rebellious and "You're not my true mom."
You're not my real mom, but she's the best you got.
Yeah, and she was like, I know, but please remember not to kill him.
Be grateful, you little shit.
Yeah, also the resist the urge to kill.
Yeah, preservation.
At one point, she was close to doing that and was like, no, the fate of the world, like peace, nice thoughts, all. He's a nice kid. He just doesn't know what he's doing and saying.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that he managed to have this "you're not my real mom" moment when your mom is a foster mom is a giant fucking spider. But hey, he can do him.
Oh, by the way, it's not too late, I think. Can you add a bit of, lightning magic? Like,
Yes,
okay, thank
I
you.
can. I just need to add some things here. I mean, if I see a spider that shoots fucking lightning, I'm like, yeah, no, not this.
Oh, she does more than that. Like, she imbues her body with lightning so she can dig, like, it's like lightning speed. Dig, like, she has tunnel all around the planet.
Hmm.
She can go wherever she wants. She can dig like rocks and
Aha.
everything. And she also can spit not poison, but like basically her venom, but like a stronger concoction, like acid bath. And her web is also very strong.
Hmm.
There is only one thing, like one other, basically animal that she's have a hard time dealing with. It's a Hydra, but everyone have a hard time with a Hydra because Hydra in my universe are, how to say that, they are stupid, dumb animal who just cannot die, and
Hmm.
they are very, how to say that,
Monster.
spiteful
Monster,
and
literally too stupid and angry to die.
basically, yeah, it's too stubborn also, and they are like the dwarf in Warhammer, like at the grudge. They
Oh,
hold the
I
grudge.
was about to say it's like an Australian.
And so, like, you hurt me. Even if I didn't die, I know I'll hate you and I will pursue you to the end of the earth.
Hmm.
And so it's a pain in the ass, the Hydra, and especially since she lives in the it's a very special place called the Mjaltur Forest, which is basically the safe haven for all the monster on the planet. Like
Ah.
every bad thing lives there, and so no one goes there except the monsters.
Hmm.
So it's yeah, there is advantage and disadvantage.
Well, your neighbor with the Cerberus. That's nice.
Mm. But she's maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but she's at least on the top three on the food chain.
Yeah, she's near the top of the totem pole because
Yeah,
again, it's a massive, semi all-knowing spider that shoots lightning.
yeah, and she can speak, by the way. She's but very in a weird way, like it's a hissing sound and all. Because I will maybe send a video to Bezek. Because if you don't know, spider can hiss.
Yep,
Uh,
it
it's
is.
it's it's a phenomenon called stridulating, and so they like a
Yep.
cat basically.
Only that they
And
will
when a
torture
spider
you.
does that, you have to back off.
Oh yeah, Tesla coil spider. Let's go.
Well, that's basically it. It's funny that you said Tesla coil because one of the first exercise that because at the beginning Siwen had a very hard time with magic. Like he cannot did shit back in the day. Like tried fire, fail. Try earth, fail. Try water, fail. Try wind, fail. Everyone failed, and she noticed that when he get the famous sword, he has an episode of like hallucination, demon possession, blah blah blah, and he has some lightning, and so she tries maybe lightning, but I don't know any other mage except me that does lightning. So because they are one of a kind in terms of magic, and she make a bunch of metal objects, like a rusty sword and cups and blah 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 that she found, and she says to Siwen, try to animate them like a puppeteer, and I don't care what you do, just animate them and make do things, and he spent like a whole year trying to manipulate these things, and he managed to do it, but it was a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I said she was a teacher, a mother, and all, I truly meant it.
Yeah.
And he hated every second of his exercise.
I mean, which kid doesn't?
Ah, she even, one anecdote, to strengthen his body. One exercise that she made him to do, climb a tree. Yeah, but what? Nothing. Use your finger and magic. What?
Hmm.
And so he had to climb and back down and say, I did it. What do I do now? Climb again.
So very great.
And that's the.
I did the thing. What now? Do it again.
Oh, you can stop with the lightning. That's plenty enough.
Ah! Okay, fine.
But that's the thing. When you want to, how become a warrior, a policeman, or a military guy, or I don't know, you have to go through pain, and because no pain, no gain. That's true. and you have to strengthen the body, and the only way to strengthen the body is to, well, learning and pain and muscle growth and experience also a bit.
Hmm.
So yeah,
So, what do you think about this one?
nice.
Yes. Hooray!
You even made like a decor that's fitting.
Yeah. I was trying to make it look like a rock, the thing they're sitting on, but it's a bit difficult to form that shit properly.
That's okay.
Maybe the shot so yeah,
But
it's
I have a vibe of this drawing like, this is a spider. She does magic. She's my mommy. Please go away.
again Spider Mommy. I think Bessic already is very interested. You see him walk around with a bouquet of flowers, like, "Hello there, my lady." Okay. Casanova Bessic.
You want to see my big knife?
Okay. More didgeridoo.
I can sing you a song of my people.
Oh boy. And the fun part is Bessic's gonna give me hate for this later, so that's gonna be fun. Oh
Well,
man.
he deserve it. I don't know
Eh,
why, but he deserve it.
eh. He promises violence a lot, but does he ever choose it? Yes. When we play video games, he always chooses violence.
What do you play for now?
Well, personally, I myself I play Helldivers, Elden Ring, from software games in general. And with the Bessic, we're currently doing some screwing around a little bit in Orcs Must Die 2,
Hmm.
which is a oddly satisfying game to play.
And it's I like the concept, but it's if you play alone, it's a bit not difficult, but it's less fun.
It's less fun, and but play with two, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, because if you play alone, like you don't have the synergy of some of the traps and all. You
Yeah,
don't have the combos and honestly, sometimes a map doing alone, it's not impossible, but you have to resort to cheating,
yeah.
basically.
Well,
So
I'm thinking at this point, since the art is done, we've been
yeah,
going for about a little over 1.5 hours. So, uh, Everard, where can people find you?
in your house.
Uh, I kind of expected that. There you go, guys.
No, of course.
I told you he was a fairy.
No, but seriously, like if you speak French from my books, you can find them on Amazon. And yes, you can find them on Amazon.com, so delivery to the US and Canada and blah blah blah, even Australia. But you have to speak French, unfortunately. Again, I know. But maybe I will do a talk in the future with Bleach, see what he can do. But it's another thing that I have the sorry for a tiny segue. This year, 2025, this is the year for me to rearrange all of my professional environment. So rethink, re-strategize, refocus, and blah blah blah. So
Very
maybe I
interesting.
can do it. But yeah, so my books are on Amazon. I have my YouTube channel, Christopher Everard, and I have a small Discord which is yeah, mostly French, but most of the people speak English too. So if you want to come and promote your work, even English stuff, like for example, Trim, you could post your stuff on my Discord. You
Okay.
can. There is a shilling space for everyone.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Just give
So
us
yeah,
just give the Discord link, and we'll post it in the description down
yep,
below.
with pleasure.
Oh yeah.
Because this is something I think you noticed it yourself too. When people have their own Discord, especially if they are artists, they ban self promotion. I hate that.
Yeah, some do, not all, but I've been through some discords that I've left because like, okay, fine.
At least in the French Francosphere, self promotion is very dim viewed.
That's because the Francosphere has an ego problem.
That's possible. Maybe
Yeah,
it's a culture thing. That's true.
French people make British people look humble.
Well, I will not go that far, especially
Uh,
now with the state of England, but
I have, well, fucking, if you want to talk more about that, join us on Sultans every Saturday on Rumble.
honestly, I think one day I will come back just to say hi and spend a few hours with you guys.
Fucking hell, dude. The invitation is always there. Just, fucking drop by.
Yeah, but I don't know where to go, like the Discord, or you have
Yeah,
a
we have the
Zoom call,
Discord.
or
We have the Discord. It's always been on the
okay.
Discord. Just fucking drop in and we'll drag you in.
Yeah, we'll have to rejoin.
Do that. Well, I'm gonna do a quick shill as well then.
Yeah, you go
If
yourself.
if you like what you see, if you would like me to draw for you or put any of my stuff on some kind of clothing, there should be a merch link down below that should be active with at least t-shirts and coffee mugs. Uh, if you want me to draw for you, you can find my Ko-Fi or my Twitter, or if you have me on Discord, just DM me on either, and we can work something out. I can do black and white, and I can do colors. And if you want me to do furry, that'll cost extra.
And once again, I will add that Trim did the original concept art for the demon character I use on my YouTube channel, and I'm still thankful for it. And this is the second time he does basically a fan art of my books,
Yep.
and I find them very likable. It's not like, oh, it's my friend, it's cute. No, no, it's a nice fan art. Like honestly, I do a lot of convention, and some people have a booth and do worse than you. And I'm not saying that like you are that low. It's the ego and the pretension of some artists. Them like, and they sell their shit and So yeah, you are not a bad artist by any mean. No.
I know I have limitations, but I know I'm not shit.
Yeah, but this not fuck English, complicated language. This does not mean that you are bad. Like I have my own limitation in my writings.
Mm,
I know that I do something good, I do something bad, and blah blah blah. And this is when you are professional that you how to say that you dodge your weak spot and favor your strong spot.
yes. Well, I get that one, yeah. Definitely. But yeah, this is kind of like I always like black and white drawings because well, I grew up reading a lot of Conan. It's the Phantom, the spirit that walks, and the of course mangas when that stuff came into Norway. And yeah, from that I always developed this love for the black and white style, which is kind of
Mm.
why I like doing that in the Simply Sketchy. Also, it's a good way to practice to see what I can do on a given time on a given subject.
Mm.
So yeah, I
I,
have a good
I
time doing it.
understand a bit more of your style and way of drawing now that you mention Conan.
Yep.
Because Conan is very like epic, masculine, strong.
I've
Yeah,
always had a weakness for like good old fashioned pulp.
my my artist, my main one, the one who did the most thing for my stuff, he said, "Your spider is a piece of shit to draw because there's too much stuff on it."
Yeah. And I'm not good with drawing spider legs. That is anyone who's drawn spiders or know anything about drawing watching this, you can clearly see I'm not good with spider legs. But
Oh,
I gave a
you
try,
managed.
damn it.
You managed. You
Yeah.
managed.
I think every single sketch iteration I did of this thing, I changed its legs, so you know that's fun.
Yeah, I saw you like change the direction, orientation, the angle, and stuff like that.
Yeah, the gears were indeed fucking turning, bro.
In this position, it's almost like she's preparing a Kamehameha of lightning.
Yep. And see what is sitting there is like, oh, what we're gonna do now? Fuck some shit up, boy. You see that Hydra over there? Give me a second.
And now with the Australian accent, oh shit, it's angry, it's angry.
Fucking Stephen Irvin goes around like, oh, she's angry! Crikey, she's angry!
It's angry.
I'm gonna go peck it with a stick! Oh, Steve Irvin. I fucking love you, man. Rest in
National
peace.
treasure.
Uh-huh. Even dead, he's glorious. Well, and of course, I need to give some other thanks. Thank you, Christopher, for joining me on this endeavor again. Always
No
nice having you
problem.
aboard. A big thanks to Robert Renato for supplying us with the always great music that you hear in the background as we talk and work. And also a big thank to our resident Australian and the victim of Chris's communications for a lot of things. Holy crap, you're bullying Australians.
You have no
Jesus.
proof. I am innocent.
Right, I have about 1 hour and 40 few minutes with
No,
proof, so
I dare Bezek to publish it.
Besek is editing this. He can collect.
Yeah, but I dare him
Bezek
to
knows.
publish it.
Besek knows. Besek hold grudges. I'm staying out of this fight.
I will do the 10 math thing. Say, can we speed run the ban of your channel?
Oh, well, that's the nice thing, though. You can't speedrun that ban because, ha! Edited, motherfucker. But yeah, so again, thank you, Besek,
Bezek is
for...
piece of motherfucker who monkey to lick. And now I imagine that Bezek say beep 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 beep.
It'll probably Morse code. That'd be funny part. And aside from Chris having this unusual hate boner for Bessic, which I know nothing about, thank you, Bessic, for putting up with this shit and doing the edits. Wow, the poor guy gets enough abuse from doing like working on my stuff, and here you come along just doing worse.
Next time I will go in, he will say, not him again.
He's gonna bitch about this to me for a long time. And of course, with that, I would also like to extend a big thank you to everyone who came watching here. Thank you very much for spending your time. If you managed to reach the end, feel free to like, make a comment, or subscribe if you so feel
Send a
inclined.
prayer to Bezek.
And also F in chat for Besic, because he fucking needs it. And everyone, and again, Chris, thank you very much for coming along. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.